Alright. What's up, dudes? How you guys doing? Freaking Snoke. What's up? Alright. So yeah, if you're wondering why I wasn't on sooner, let's just say it's 100 degrees outside, like heat wave, where I'm living at, and the AC went out. So I have no AC right now. And it's like 90 degrees in here with the computer. So that's why I wasn't on earlier, because I would fry. Now it's like nighttime, like late enough that maybe it's cooling down a bit. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Alright. Big Shrimp, what's up? Pivok, what's up? Got 16 Hex, what's up? How you guys doing? Central Air, yep. Central Air. I don't know. Freon went out or something. And you know that shit costs thousands of dollars to fix usually.
Not enough.
Pray to God, crypto goes up.
Not enough minerals.
They're really making people suffer through this market and inflation. Milking them dry, making them try to pull at losses for their needs. They're fucking refuse. Even if I've got to sit through the pain.
Bad news. It's here.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I might do that. We'll see. The only problem is, the only thing I don't like about window units is like bugs get in. And I don't like them little fucking beetles and shit getting in through the little pipe or whatever. I'd have to probably set myself up in a corner with very dim light so they don't get attracted to it and do it at night. And then it might work.
In the rear. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Sure thanks. SCV ready. Go ahead. Want a piece of me, boy? Ah! Big job.
Connect.
Go, go, go! What's going on? Yes, sir.
Tired of playing with such balance? Yeah,
SCV ready.
trust me, I am.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. We could use some help here.
Base is under attack.
We hear you. SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
What? Why are you guys going the wrong way?
Overtime. Ah! You scared me. Sure thing. That's something. Arm, spin. Big job. Go ahead. Who wants some? Huh? SCV ready. This better be good.
Seems like all these fucking kids are just
Gateway coming through.
doing marauder rushes nowadays. Seems to be the popular
What's
cheese.
going on? SCV ready. Go, go, go.
You work for an AC company? Which AC? Well, DM me or something in Discord.
SCV
Let me
ready.
know which company. I don't know where you're at though.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bandit.
Now.
Who wants some?
Give us your best.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. This better be good. Yeah. Been waiting on you.
Ready for dust off. Talk to me.
What's our time?
Life flight's here.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through.
Ready for pickup.
SCV.
Not enough minerals.
You can
Picking. Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Been waiting.
Picking up or dropping off. Now what? Ready for pickup.
In the rear with me. Big job, huh?
Waiting on you. Where's the emergency?
Not enough minerals.
Somebody get me out of this mess. Life flight's here. Loud and clear. Heading out. Dropping off.
Go ahead.
Ready for pickup? Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals.
Here.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Yep. Ah! You scared me! SCV ready.
Add-on. Not enough. Not enough energy.
We have you on screen. Of course.
This better be good.
Got freedom? Initiating.
Fueled up, ready to go! Armed and ready.
Talk to me. Life flight's here.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? What's up?
Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Now,
SCV ready.
dropping off.
Not enough. Add-on complete. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
Life flight's here. Talk to me. Taking up or dropping off.
Mineral field depleted.
Will do, man. Let's go. ETA, what? Loud and clear. Now what?
Go ahead. Huh? I'm going. Good job. Ah! What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Go, go, go.
Ready for dust off.
Speak up. SCV ready.
Acknowledged.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
ETA, what?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Insufficient SP gas.
Ready?
SCV ready.
Well, hallelujah. Where's the emergency? Will do, Command.
Armed and
Add-on complete.
Waiting on. Now what? Loud and clear.
been waiting.
Talk to me.
Not enough energy.
Life flight's here. Let's go.
Add-on complete.
Talk to me.
Mineral field depleted.
Big job. Armed and ready. Well, fun.
Not enough energy.
What's up?
Now what?
SCV ready. This better be good. Fine, now ready. Go, go, go.
Heading out. Well,
SCV ready.
hallelujah. Ready for pickup? Waiting on you.
Not enough. Upgrade complete.
Armed and ready.
Upgrade complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough energy.
This better be good.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Where's the emergency?
Additional supply depots required.
ETA, 1 minute.
Not enough energy.
I'm in deep! Gangway.
Base is under attack.
Ready for dust off.
Base is under attack.
ETA, 1 minute.
Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Base is under attack.
Who wants some? We could use some help here. Move it! This better be good.
Base is under attack. Base is under attack.
Got it.
Base is under attack.
Sparky. Been waiting on me.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Bandit, armed and ready. Affirmative. Sure thing. Roger that.
Base is under attack.
Hear me! By the numbers, boys. Who wants some? Go ahead.
Base is under attack.
This better be good. Armed and ready.
Base is under attack.
Hey,
Sure.
keep free. Appreciate the membership, buddy. Thank you.
Bad news? This better be good. You gonna give me orders? Give us your best shot!
Where's the emergency?
Go ahead. Been waiting on you. Why not? Big job, huh? Yeah.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Man the ring. Go ahead. Armed and ready. Looking forward to it.
Debating on if I should just, I should just make one.
Just hear me. By the numbers, boys. What's going on? Who wants some? Huh? In the rear with the gear.
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? You gonna give me this better be good. Been waiting on you. By the numbers, boys. Armed and you gonna
Talk to me. Now what? Will do, Command.
who wants some? Been waiting on you. Big job.
Picking up or dropping off?
This could been waiting on you.
Where's the emergency? Waiting on you.
Our
Inside. Bye bye
SCVs
bye.
are under attack. Command center upgrade complete.
Armed? You gonna give me orders? That's fine.
Talk to me. Now what? Ready for pickup? Waiting on you. Picking up or dropping off? Ready for... Where's the... Talk to me. Loud and clear. Life flight's here. Heading out. Confirmed. On my way. I heard that. Inbound.
Armed and ready. You've been waiting on you.
Where's the emergency? Inbound. Understood. Now what?
Unacceptable landing zone.
You gonna give me orders? Fine now.
Yep. Are we barely gonna get it?
Ready for pickup?
Been waiting on you.
I think we might barely get it.
Base is under attack.
Oh shit!
By the numbers.
Life flight's here.
Who won?
Talk to me.
Armed and ready. You gonna give me orders?
Fucking Raven.
Armed and ready.
Fucking Raven's
Now
still
what?
around.
Who wants some? By the numbers, boys. This better.
Not enough energy.
You gonna give me orders? 10-4. Aye, aye, sir. SCV ready. Yeah. Go ahead. SCV ready.
Nice. If I were him, I would have kept trying. And kept harassing with the Raven. Because he has 2 medevacs. Does he have a Rex? Yeah, he does. He still has options. If he can delay long enough. You never know. I wouldn't have gave up.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Well, butter my biscuit.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required.
Bad news. SCV ready. In the ring. Big job. SCV ready. Ah!
Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ah! Huh? What's going on? Who wants some? Go ahead. Huh?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade.
In the rear with the gear. You can go, go, go.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Our SCVs are under attack.
Wanna be? Well, butter my biscuit. SCV ready. You got it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news. Ah. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add on.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on? Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. In the rear.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Nothing else.
Not enough minerals. Additional
SCV
base. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to fire.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals. Unacceptable landing zone.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder. Ah! You scared me! SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough additional supply depot. Not enough time.
Ready. SCV ready.
Ready for dusting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Damn him, miss! SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
In supply. 5x5.
Made for battle. What's that? Transformation systems prime.
A balance whining emote. What would it look like? The little Protoss sitting down with the tears. Metal, what's up, buddy? Thank you for resubbing.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah, let's go.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. In the rear. Ah! Good job, huh?
Additional supply depots required.
Huh? Bad news. SCV ready. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Huh? Ah! You scared me! Bad news. SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Go. Big job, huh? What's going on? In the rear
Not
with
enough
the gear.
minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? Looking for.
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals.
Huh? Bet. SCV ready. Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm going. SCV ready. What's going on? What's up? Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Command center. Not
Let's
enough.
try to be nice, Bones. All right.
Ah, it's here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear
Base
with
is
the
under
gear.
attack.
SCV ready.
Complete.
Nothing will stop.
Program complete. Base is under attack. Not additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Fucking hell, man.
What's going on?
Fucking misclick.
This ought to be good.
Pain in the ass.
Got a target in mind. Nothing will stop me.
Base is under attack.
Ready to raise some hell.
Program complete.
Show me who. SCV ready. Line. SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Dumb fuck SCVs blocked my shit.
Minerals.
Why is it lagging? What server are we on? Seriously. Stop lagging like shit.
Base is under attack.
Shouldn't even be losing to this. Easiest thing to hold when I open up with this battle mech dude. Needs to stop being dumb.
Research
Seriously.
complete.
Waiting on you. Hot action. What's going on?
Fucking annoying.
Ready to raise some hell. Ready.
Fucking annoying shit.
Comms open. Cycle. Got a target. This ought to be. SCV ready.
Program complete.
SCV ready. Receiving. Nothing will stop me. It's online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready. Armed and ready. Big job, man. What's up?
Standing by. As you say.
Got a target.
Not enough energy.
Show me. SCV ready.
Not enough energy. This is an unacceptable landing zone.
Reporting for action. Need something liberated?
SCV ready.
Attention!
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Yes, sir. Flight plan is locked.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Incoming orders. Got it.
Not enough.
SCV systems go. Cyclone ready for
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. In gear. There. Nothing.
Mineral field depleted.
I can't.
Add-on complete. Mineral field depleted.
Just have to make sure he's going mech. It looks like mech, so that means
In
that
rear with the gear.
we are gonna go orbitals for these.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
A lot of tanks.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Yep.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Got no SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This ought to be good.
Our SCVs are under attack. Base is under attack.
Ready to plunder. In gear. Let's get into it. Big job. You ready for war? Huh? Fight or flight. Transformation systems prime. All right.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Going. In the rear with. What's going on? Hey, what's come ahead. SCV ready. Speak up. Let's get into the scene. What's that? We got no SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Lay it on. What? Speak up. Got no What's our target?
Insufficient SP Insufficient.
Ready to plunder.
Vesting geyser. Not enough.
Ready to plunder. Channel's clear, boss. SCV ready.
Not insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Show me.
How can we help?
Ah! Big jump. SCV ready. SCV ready. Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. SCV. I can't build here. SCV ready.
Reporting for action.
You got
Attention!
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
We read you.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Not enough energy.
Fight or flight.
Not enough minerals.
Victory. Let's bandit. Made for battle. What's going on?
Not enough energy.
Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Perfect. Got freedom. Full
You ready for war? Ready to plunder. Fighter.
standing by. Attention.
Research complete.
It's online. Let's go kill something.
Yes, sir.
Transformation. Hold them alone. Ready to plunder.
There we go. Give me 1 minute, dudes. Grabbing a drink. Okay, we're back. Oh shit. I grabbed a drink, but then I forgot it. Like a dummy. Don't you love that?
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Good job.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
I know, right?
SCV ready.
I believe I'm forgetting shit.
What's going on? Bandit. Bandit. SCV ready. It's here. Good job. SCV ready.
Insufficient rescue gas. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going? It's here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. Big
Add-on
job, huh?
complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Systems go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. In the
Not
rear
enough
with the
minerals.
gear.
Not enough minerals.
Comms open. Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You got coordinates or what? Cyclone en route. You SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Show me who you want to down. Cyclone receiving. I get you. Nothing'll stop me. Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
Moving into position. Ready. There. Adjusting for new coordinates. This ought to be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
By the numbers, been waiting on you. What's up? This better be good. This better be good. In the rear with the gear.
Not enough energy.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for action.
Ready for pickup?
You gonna give me orders?
SCV ready.
love how there's like another base. Like literally another base.
Add-on.
This game hates Terrans.
Not enough. Add-on complete.
Been waiting on you.
Not Not enough minerals.
This better be
Additional supply depots required.
by the number.
Additional supply.
Ready for dust off. Ready for pickup?
SCV ready.
Been waiting on you. Ben, you gonna give me orders?
Where?
By the
SCV ready.
Add-on. Additional supply depots required.
gangway coming. Who wants some? Been waiting on you. Can't.
Bad news.
This better.
Additional supply depots required.
You gonna give me orders? Oh,
SCV ready.
Upgrade.
who wants some?
SCV ready.
Armed and ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Go.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Let's go.
Not enough energy. Research complete.
In the rear with. Go ahead.
Gangway coming through.
Ready for dust off.
Not research.
Who wants?
Not enough minerals.
Waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
Where's the emergency? Life flight's here.
Go.
Research. Add-on complete. Mineral field.
Let's go. Ready for dust off.
Mineral field defeated. Base is under attack.
Life flight's
Base
here.
is under attack.
Understood.
Mineral field depleted.
Where's the emergency? Ready. Waiting on you. In the pipe. 5x5.
Boy,
Here's your stop.
you gonna give me orders?
Life
Bad news.
Mineral field depleted.
By the number.
Upgrade complete.
Now what?
SCV ready.
Let's have a blast.
Somebody get me out of this mess.
Your forces under attack.
Them fucking units are going the wrong way.
Where's the...
Been waiting on. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy? Show. By the numbers. Ready. Oh, yeah.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming through.
Ready for...
Not enough
No
minerals.
Protoss, huh?
Been waiting on you.
Now...
Don't leave me hanging.
Where? Picking up or dropping off? Light?
Not
This better be good.
not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's go.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on.
In the pipe. Waiting on you.
Want a piece of me, boy? You gonna get go time?
Not enough minerals.
Want some?
What an easy fucking coupled race. Seriously.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Go, go! Huh? Been waiting away. Coming through. In the rear with the gear. Gotcha. By the number. Want a piece of me, boy? This better be good. Orders?
The whiny rich kids race.
Gangway. Coming through. Been
Ready
waiting
for
on
dust
you.
off.
Give me a sec, grab that drink.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job, huh, Ben? What?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job. Go ahead. In the rear.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here. Bad news. Ah! SCV ready. Big job. Ah! SCV ready. going on? SCV ready. Go ahead. Yep. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Yeah. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? What's up?
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Go ahead.
Why isn't it fucking dying? Jesus fucking Christ. I never lose to this shit, but I guess I fucked up. This is some fucking noob-ass cannon rush, because I fucked up. Seriously.
What's up? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! You scared me!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Bad news?
Additional supply depots required.
What's going on? Huh? Right. Go ahead. SCV ready. Ah! You scared? What's going on? What's going on? SCV ready. In the room. Bad news. SCV ready. Huh? Bad news. SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. Go, go, go! Outstanding. You've been waiting on it. Show.
Land center upgrade complete.
In the rear with this better be good. Right. That's SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ah! You scared me! You better give me
Pad
orders
complete.
by the numbers, boy. Go, go, go! SCV ready. Move on. What's
Additional supply depots required.
Comms over.
Bat. Man in the rear. This better be good. SCV ready. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Base is under command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Yo. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
It's online. Let's go kill something.
Add-ons complete.
SCV ready. Ah!
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient
I can't build here. SCV ready. Bad news. Big job, huh? What's going on? SCV ready. Roger.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Research complete.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack. Not enough.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Stay going here and
SCV ready. Bad news.
ready for
Got a target.
SCV ready. Want a piece of me, boy? What's our target? Huh? What's going on?
Engine screaming. I got my ear.
SCV ready.
stay
Not enough energy.
Ah! You scared me!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to roll out! SCV ready. Who wants some? Need something blown up?
waiting right away.
Oh, I'll get there.
This capacity engineering and
Ready to raise some hell. What's going on?
Engine screaming.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready.
wait.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field. Not enough energy.
command. Job confirmed.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Engine screaming. Yeah?
Waiting.
Research complete.
Ah! It's good.
Systems go.
SCV ready. Huh?
Add-on complete.
What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news? Yes, sir. Big job.
Ready.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Loud and clear.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
Call the ball. Yeah?
Research complete. Command center upgrade complete.
Confirmed. All of that. I got my ears on.
Raise some hell.
Roger that. Turbine.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough energy.
Call the ball. That's fine. Call back. Done and done. Loud and clear. Turbines inbound. Receiving. I got my ears on. Call the ball. Right.
Research add-on
Mayday! Mayday!
Ready to raise some hell.
Receiving. Call the
What's that?
In gear.
Combat.
Call it back.
Waiting.
Loud and clear.
Ready to raise some hell.
Scanning back.
Yeah? Fine. Can do.
You up? Ready to go.
Engine screaming.
I get you.
mineral field depleted.
Ah, of course he commit. I didn't think he'd be stupid enough to commit. Well, it didn't matter. We had enough units to counter the cyclones. You know, I should have a call, maybe a call with Pig. As it looks like he's asking for suggestions for getting ideas. So maybe we should have a community call, get a bunch of people on, and just talk about it. Yep. Yeah, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the follow button. If you guys really like it, definitely consider supporting it. Help me get my AC fixed.
SCV ready.
It's 90-degree streaming. Sweating balls off while playing.
SCV ready.
That's always fun.
Go ahead. In the rear.
Additional supply depots required.
Yep. SCV ready. Big jump. Bad news. SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh? SCV ready. Bad news. Big job. What's going on? In the rear with the gear. Roger. Huh? Yeah, whatever. Go ahead. Ah! You scared me! In the rear. Ah! You scared me! Coming. Armed and ready.
Command center upgrade
Fuck this
complete.
kid's doing with his
What's
corpse.
going on?
Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy? Big job, huh? SCV ready.
Additional
Go ahead. SCV ready. Huh? Move it. This better be good. Been waiting on you. SCV ready. What's going on? Yes, sir.
insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Not enough.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
By the
Enjoying your free cut fucking scout? Must be nice.
one, so. This better. Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
Every time I see that shit in my face, it makes me cringe.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
ready.
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy? Yeah, whatever.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'm gonna do this instead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Not additional supply depots.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depot. Add-on complete.
In the rear with the gear. Been waiting on you.
Additional not enough completed. Additional supply depots. Add-on unacceptable landing zone. Additional add-on complete. Additional supply. Not enough fuel. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Every 20 fucking seconds, here it is, in my base.
Go ahead.
Must be nice.
Bad news. Been waiting.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good. Okay. SCV ready.
Not enough.
Da 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 down da 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 down. SCV ready.
I gotta take a look at that after the game. Appreciate ya, whatever that was. I'll look at it after this.
Ready for dust off.
Ah, here I can't build here. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
By the numbers. Go, go, go.
Research complete.
Big one. This better
Upgrade
be good.
complete.
Gangway. Coming. Oh, it's on. Armed and let's have a blast. This better be good. Go, go, go. You got it. Got it.
Waiting.
You gonna give me orders? Aye, go.
This has a big wire.
Right. SCV ready. What's up? Let's have a blast. SCV
Add-on complete.
by the numbers.
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
It's on. What's up?
Not enough minerals. Our SCV. Not enough minerals. Research. Not our SCVs are under attack.
Inbound. Can do.
field depleted.
Looks like this guy
Not
will
enough energy.
coach you to play only stalkers.
Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete.
Just say.
Holla back.
Base is under attack.
As a protest player, one who regularly chugs soy, I demand stress-free games. It's funny.
Huh? What's going on? Band-Aid ready. Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Bad news. Bad news. SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear with SCV ready. Big job, huh? Yep. What's going on? SCV ready. Bad news. This better be good. What's going on?
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
In the rear
Not
with the
enough.
gear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depot.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots required.
Roger. Want a piece of me, boy? Ah! You gonna get bad news?
Add-on complete.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
It's okay. Our friend here.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Arm. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
I was gonna say, our friend here, if he didn't shade in, he could just go heal.
Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Fast SCV ready.
Ready for dust off. Talk to
SCV ready. SCV ready. Ah! SCV ready. Huh? What's going on? SCV ready.
Where's the emergency?
SCV ready.
I'm actually surprised
what?
this guy's not spamming phoenixes in my base.
SCV ready.
Kinda nice.
Picking up or dropping off?
Research complete.
Man the rear.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Somebody, get me out of this bed. Loud and
Cargo
clear.
SCV ready. Let it roll out. SCV ready.
base is under attack.
What's going on? Move it. Big job, huh? Go
Cargo
ahead.
complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Research complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready. Yeah. I can't build here. SCV ready. Gotcha.
Engine screaming. Engine screaming.
Talk to me.
SCV ready.
Understood.
SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on? By the number.
Not enough energy.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Waiting on you.
SCV ready.
Engine screaming.
Yeah. Huh? SCV ready.
Ready to pick up?
SCV ready.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Well, hallelujah.
SCV ready.
Drop. Talk to me.
Engine screaming.
Upgrade complete.
Picking up or dropping off?
Engaging.
Let it roll out.
I got my ears on. Stealth mode. No problem. Engine screaming. Fine. Target acquired. Roger that. Inbound. Engine screaming.
What's that?
Big job, huh?
SCV ready.
Engine screaming. I got this. All
Our
aboard.
SCV. Command center upgrade complete. Lunar field completed.
What's going on?
I got my ears on. Engine screaming. Turbines to full. I got my ears on. Receiving.
Base is under attack. Your forces under attack. Not enough. Base is under attack. Not enough.
One unit wonders. So, I have an idea for you guys, and I want your opinion, because Protoss has Widowmine PTSD from Widowmine drops. Okay. Pig is actually asking me on X my opinions on certain things, right? My biggest opinion is don't take away from the strategy in StarCraft, right? As an example. There's a lot of different strategies in StarCraft, and there's a lot of different ways to engage different armies, right? And I think that you cannot handicap units constantly, or you're going to kill late game potential and late game abilities, right? So the biggest concern is like certain cheeses and certain things that are just outright game ending in the very beginning, right? So let's say Widowmines. I'm going to give an example. Widowmine drops their Protoss's Bane, right? What if Widowmines did not do any splash damage and they targeted only a single unit? Now you're probably thinking, RuFF, that sounds stupid. Why would you make Widowmines that can target a single unit? However, they cloak immediately out of the factory like the really old Widowmine used to. Okay, so they get the cloak instantly. Now, to preserve the late game, okay, because we've already squashed the Widowmine drop issue, right, being too overpowered or whatever. Now on to the late game, okay? What if, all right, we gave the tunneling claws back where they can actually burrow really fast like they used to, so you can use them in engagements or versus like mass Tempest armies, things like that. Because in the past, because now you can't do it. It's too slow with the current tunneling claws compared to the old ones. And there's a second Widowmine upgrade that gives it the original splash damage back. Okay, so now you've squashed the Widowmine drop issue being too overpowered. However, let's assume someone wants the Russian armory and they want to rush the upgrade to do the splash damage. Then you can do the Widowmine drops the way you used to, right? However, you're committing to it, right? You're committing resources to it. That literally makes it so that you can defend stupid-ass cheeses from Protoss in the very beginning that are just too overwhelming and too overpowering. they can't just walk into your base, because Widow Mines kill Zealot Stalkers in like one hit anyways, and Adepts, right? Same thing with Terran units. They'll still kill like a Cyclone in one hit, as an example, right? However, you now have the late game potential back. You see what I'm talking about? I think a lot of these guys on the balance, they have so much PTSD with the mid game that they've nerfed the late game entirely. Like, the entire late game is completely nerfed because they have this PTSD of the mid game ending too early from Terran doing certain tactics. Okay? Now, keep in mind, I would like to also get the EMP upgrade back for the 200 radius. I think it's silly that we don't have that upgrade. However, keep the tiny radius if you don't commit to an upgrade. That gives options early on in the early game, right? To do certain things. You know, that still gives me the viability to try to do my Hellion build and have a larger radius by committing 100 and 100 to get in the larger radius out of the EMP, as an example. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do in the past with the Hellion build, by the way. You know, different things like that I think would be useful. And then, you know, you can commit to certain things. So, like, for example, the Disruptor. Give the Disruptor damage back. I have no problem with... If I fuck up and he hits my Ghosts and Marauders and they all die, I don't give a shit. Okay? I fucked up because I controlled incorrectly the late game. However, I want to have the late game tools to counter that stuff, because it really just depends on how you engage certain armies, right? Same thing with Zerg. Like, Zerg lost a lot of stuff too. Like, specifically Zerg and Terran have lost all their support units, basically. Protoss has kind of retained their support units except for the Disruptor. You know what I mean? So that's kind of how I'm foreseeing and looking at things, because then now you have the old school fun StarCraft back with these changes, okay? That goes into the late game. And then if you want to do these super strong attacks, you have to commit the resources to getting the upgrades. You see what I'm talking about? So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. And that's basically, I think, would make the game fun again. And for example, like auto turrets, I would give the armor back to the auto turret. Because I think that people should be able to, like, yes, you can defend auto turrets like super easy. I want them to not just be defended super easy. I want them to have like some kind of utility, right, in the game. So if I get the Neo Steel upgrade, I want to get my armor on the auto turret. You know what I mean? I think it was stupid that they removed that, because they removed that, they shortened the range of the auto turret, and then they also took away 50 HP on the auto turret, which I just think is absolutely ridiculous. So then you can't even use it in like a mid-game scenario. So for example, if you're fighting Roaches and Ravagers, the auto turret would suck, right? But if you're fighting a Ling Spam or Mutalisks, the auto turret might actually be useful in the engagements. You see what I'm talking about? Because they have armor. You know what I mean? There are certain things. What has happened to the game is that they've nerfed so much stuff that now you have this very stale meta that everybody does the same thing now. And if you brought back these kind of like dynamics, you would have different kind of engagements. So for example, the Colossus, right? I don't think it should be doing light damage. I think the Colossus should be doing damage to bio, like it used to a long time ago. I know that sounds crazy. You're like, holy crap, they'll melt Marauders again like they used to. Well, if you want to play bio, then do your Viking shit if they go like lots of Colossus, because that's what Terrans used to do in the past, you know? And the Marauders don't like insta-die. They'll take a little bit more damage, but they won't insta-die because they have a lot of HP, right? Then that means that, hey, maybe I want to play mech because Colossus are so good versus Bio. You see what I'm talking about? Or maybe because if they do it versus light, there's no point in doing either mech or Bio because you're killing either the Marines or the Hellbats and Hellions. You see what I'm talking about? There's no army comp counters. You see what I'm talking about? They've made it, like I said, they've made it pretty stale. So they force you kind of into this a same kind of style. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of Protosses would like that, to be honest. Because then it's like, ooh, that'll be a little bit easier versus Bio. And then they have the option between Disruptor and Colossus again, right? Yeah, there's a lot of different things in the game. We need to give stuff back, okay? That has all been taken away because that really changes the strategy in StarCraft II and the micro potential behind it. I truly believe you cannot just be good from being a macro player, okay? Because in the past, you needed to be a macro player and you had to have the micro knowledge on top of it, okay? It was like both. Okay, that's what made me good at the game, is because of the micro. Okay, big time micro. And I had certain builds that can get me into the late game, right, to play a certain style. So, you know, a lot of people were complaining about StarCraft being boring because of that. You don't have options, right? They've lost all the options, and people be like, well, this is a frustrating style to play versus. Well, man the fuck up, because that's how Brood War's played. You know what I mean? That's how you play fucking Brood War. You know what I mean? Brood War, you can do practically whatever you want to. You just have to control really well. I know a lot of people are like, well, you can't play Bio versus Protoss in Brood War. I kind of disagree. There's a short window where you can a little bit, you know. A lot of people don't do it, but I used to do it a lot, and I was like an A- player a long time ago. You know, there were options and different ideas. So, we need to bring back more micro as an example. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, what I really need to do is, instead of making videos, I need to get on a call with these guys and basically tell them what's up with the game, right? Because then we might fix the game that way. He's like recommending that we give the supply back but nerf the utility of the Ghost because it's too strong as just a normal attacking unit. I'm like, no, it's... Sure, it can kill interceptors and zerglings and fucking, you know, zealots and stuff, okay? But if you just throw one fungal on the Ghosts, they die. That's the thing. You know, they group up. They just die. If you run in. Like, there are counters to certain things, and it just doesn't make sense to me. Let's say the Disruptor, Ghosts aren't going to kill Disruptors. Shoot Disruptors and try to kill the Ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't get it. Right? There were certain counters to certain things. You just had the micro really good, right? Obviously, you have to, like, split and everything. But I just think it's silly. It's like, hey, it's like they've never played It's like the Balance Council has never played StarCraft II before, and they think everything's overpowered. That's what I don't understand. Like, we've had this stuff forever. Like, for 7 years or so, and then now it's all getting nerfed. Like, why? Why? You know what I mean? Like, why? It makes no sense. Why is everything getting nerfed all of a sudden in like 2023, 2024, 2025? Why are they on the nerfing spree? And then if they want to give something back, they got to take something else away instead. It doesn't make sense to me. I think a lot of people agree with me on that. I don't know what it is. Like, they got some kind of like weird PTSD or something. Like, it's just so... It makes no sense. It makes no sense. I just don't get it. You know? Shaman Brad, do I think that they'll actually listen and comprehend? Pig is being very open-minded, and he is asking me questions. So, they're listening. They're listening, so... But I still think that they're so fixated on the, hey, if we give this back, we gotta nerf something else, which takes away from the gameplay and the strategy. Right? What fixes it, certain things, like, I'm trying to think, how is it that the ghost feels so overpowered? Because in the past, it was the Raven, right? But imagine, in the past, how come nobody went mass ghosts in the past? You have to ask yourself that question. These are questions we have to ask. Why did they go, like, ravens and stuff? How come? Right? Because back then, the Ghost had the 170 snipe, the lock-on range, everything. Okay? The Ghosts had all of those things, and now they're all nerfed. But why is it that they kept it instead of changing it in the past? It's because there was counters to it, right? They used to have certain counters, certain different abilities, spells, okay? That's the reason why. So, do I find it overpowering? No. I think a lot of these guys don't know how to micro, okay? Okay, let me take that back. The Koreans know how to micro and use spells, okay? The EU guys like to spam units and just aim it, okay? Now, there was a big majority of NA guys in the past that used to do that too. I used to play that one guy that only went Blink. I used to play that one guy that only went Zergling Muta every fucking game. And why would you cater to the guys that only want to do that instead of creating a dynamic and diverse playstyle? Why? Because they're the loudest. Those are the individuals that are the loudest and the whiniest, okay? Because they can't play other styles. They want to play only the meta, right? Once they see something that's not the meta, they don't know how to handle it. And when they don't know how to handle it, they get confused. And then when they get confused, they get all fucking, you know, angry, upset, whiny, complaining. You see what I'm talking about? When you start taking away from the game. Yeah? So, that's just, something that I'm seeing and realizing as I, you know, have been in StarCraft forever. I always ask that question to myself. Why now, after like, I don't know, 7 years of Legacy of the Void, do they want to nerf the Ghost so badly when they've been like this? See? And then I ask myself the same question with the Widow Mine. Why would they want to do that? Now, at the Widow Mine, I can kind of understand it a little bit, but I've already gave that, that kind of, like, option of comeback potential, right? From, like, Protoss Cheese by having it just insta-cloak. However, it only targets a single unit. That means versus a Zerg matchup, it won't be very good, right, in the beginning until you get the upgrades. But versus Protoss or versus Terran, it still might be okay. And you can hold these super cheesy all-ins, basically. And that's how it used to be in the past. The mine just permacloaked immediately. Now people will complain and be like, well, the mine will permacloak and run into the Protoss base because you'll float a factory in and cheese with it. And what? Hit a single probe each time? I think that's okay, right? It's not that bad. It's a single fucking probe and it takes like 30 seconds to recharge the fire again. You're not splashing all the probes, right? So that cheese is not going to really be used. I'd be targeting the units that try to defend the probe or something. Or maybe make a second factory at home getting the upgrade. You could try to do that, but then you're super all in, right? You know, you just gotta think about those things. Like, people don't think about stuff like that. But it fixes a lot of issues that people complain about, you know? So, give people options, okay? Psychologically, when you are in a community, what do people like? Psychologically, they like buffs, right? What do people dislike? Getting things taken away from them. That makes them want to quit. Okay? If you made patches that came out with buffs, people would be happier. Keep it very simple. Okay? You gotta keep it simple. Simple-minded bullshit, right? KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Alright? You gotta keep it simple, stupid. If a patch came out and Zerg got a buff, Terran got a buff, Protoss got a buff, they'd probably be happy about it. If a patch came out and it was only pure nerfs, everybody would be pissed. See what I'm talking about? Stop taking away. Adjust. Okay? So I gave the idea, adjust. Don't take away the EMP radius, add the upgrade. Don't take away the splash damage, add the upgrade. You see, you're giving options to people so that they can cater to their own playstyle. And by the time you get to the late game anyways, it's really going to come down to how you engage, right? The resources, yes, you're battling over resources, but once you get these giant armies going, sometimes they don't go... The battles don't end up being even anyways, right? Because it depends on how you engage and everything. So if you're trying to fix the mid game and early game, those are ideas, right? But you're still retaining the late game, right? So this is something that I need them to get through their skulls. It needs to go through their skulls, man. Because this nerfing direction is just making people angry. Right? That's how I see it. So, yeah, we need to give people options again. That's the way that I see it. Alright. Anyways, dudes, I'm dying. It's like I said, like 90 degrees here, so I'm gonna stop. Hopefully the AC gets fixed tomorrow, or I get like a little AC unit or something. But being in this room with the computer and no AC and just a fan going doesn't feel very good. All right, so I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna chill out, and I'll catch you guys later. All right, so peace out.